Hey guys, it's me Viola. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a pre-flight yoga stretch and meditation session. Really excited to bring you guys another travel related yoga video. You guys know that I love to travel, but it's not always a comfortable experience both physically and mentally, right? So today we are going to be stretching and decompressing some areas in the body that tend to get really tense when we sit on a plane for too long. And then we are going to end with a really nice, relaxing meditation practice. Yeah, we're going to be working with some visualization and positive emotion association techniques. So for those of you who tend to get a little bit anxious and nervous before you fly, it's going to be really beneficial. If you're ready, grab a mat and let's get started. Let's start today in everyone's beloved child pose. Spread the knees out as wide as the mat. Take an inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, release the body forward. Come on down. Get comfortable. Belly have lots of room here. So let's take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale, fill up the belly. And exhale, release the belly. Let go of any stress, any tension in the body. Let's do that again. Big cleansing breath in. Take your time. Try to hold it one moment here. And exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Always let your breath be your anchor to the present moment. Let go of any worries of the past, any anxieties for the future. Simply being here in the now. Let's take our child pose to the right side of the mat, walking your hands over, releasing the head down. Feel a nice stretch in your left side body here. Keep breathing deep. Very nice. Let's walk our hands to the opposite side of the mat. Take your time. This is your space, your practice. Really get comfortable here. One more breath. And let's come back in the center. Slowly come on up. Let's close our knees together and sit up tall in our thunderbolt pose. Let's do a couple head rolls and relieve the tension in our neck area. Leading with the crown of the head, begin to draw big circles to the right. Inhaling on the way up and exhaling on the way down. Let's switch direction. Sitting in those airplane seats can make our neck and shoulder region really tense, right? So take your time here. A couple more. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Come forward onto your hands and knees into our tabletop position. Hands are right underneath your shoulders and knees are right underneath the hips. Let's do a couple of our classic cat-cow. Inhale, look up to the sky, drop the belly, and open up the chest. Exhale, navel draws into the spine. Bring the head down, gaze towards your navel, round through the back. Really think about pushing the ground away from you here. Great job. Once again, inhale, arch through the back and look up to the sky for our cow. Exhale for cat. Tuck the tailbone in and look towards the navel. One more time. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, expand across the collarbone. And exhale, tuck the tailbone in, round through the spine. Coming back into our neutral tabletop position. On the next inhale, reach the left hand up to the sky. Get ready for our thread the needle. Exhale, bring the left hand down and through that bridge of the right arm. Left temple comes down to the mat. Make sure to keep the hips stacked directly above the knees. Nice work. Once you feel stable here, let's try a little variation. Taking the right arm behind your back. See if you can come into this little bind. If it's possible, see if you can hook on to the top of your left thigh with your right fingers. If that does not make any sense to you at all, don't worry about it at this time. Just focus on opening up that top shoulder and look up to the sky. One more breath. And slowly come back to our tabletop neutral position. All right, let's do the other side now. Inhale, reach up with that right arm. Exhale, take it down. Thread the needle on this side. Right temple resting on the mat. Again, checking that your hips are directly over top your knees. Once you feel stable, let's try our bind. Left arm comes up and around your lower back. Same thing on this side. See if you can wiggle those left fingers into your right hip crease and hook onto your right thigh. Totally okay if you can't at this time. Keep looking up to the sky. And let's come back to our tabletop position. Inhale. Good. All right. Come on forward even more, all the way down to the belly. And prop yourself up on your forearms. This is called our Sphinx pose. I think you can guess why. Feel like you are the Great Sphinx of Giza in Egypt. Keep your gaze looking straight and enjoy the nice gentle extension in your lumbar spine. The Sphinx pose is also great for lengthening our ab muscles and opening up our chest and our lungs and shoulders. Very nice. All right, guys, let's take it a step further, placing both hands down on the mat. On the next inhale, lift the chest open, straighten the arms, bring the shin off the mat, and look up for our upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up to the sky and come into our first downward facing dog of today's practice. Can't ever forget our classic downward facing dog, right? So good for stretching our entire body. Feel free to add some movements. Pedal out those heels. Walk the dog. When you feel satisfied, let's begin to walk our feet forward to meet our hands. You can keep the knees bent here if you're feeling a little bit tight today. Once you get here, just let your body hang down. It's not necessary for your hands to touch the mat. Simply relax. On the next inhale, let's reach our hands up to the sky. Standing up tall, look up through the palms, finding a gentle back arch. With one loud exhale through the mouth, I want you to release the body forward and let the arms swing down. Really nice. Let's try that again. Inhale, let's reach those hands up to the sky. Look up, finding your back arch. And one loud exhale through the mouth, release. Doesn't that feel good? One more time, guys. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, let it go. Good. Now let's all bend the knees and slowly roll back up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Coming into our Tadasana, mountain pose. Great job. Now let's bring our fingertips on top of our shoulders and begin to draw circles, leading with your elbows from the front to the back. Bringing some circulation, lubrication to our glenohumeral joint, our shoulder joints. Keeping awareness of the breath movement connection. See if you can get your elbows together to touch in the front. Really try to make the circle as big as you can. All right, let's switch direction. Going in a downward motion this time. Keep it going, a couple more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down, give them a little shake, and come back to our Tadasana. We are going to inhale to bring the hands up again, and exhale, fold forward from the hips, coming into our Uttanasana, standing forward fold. This time, step the right leg back, and come into a low lunge position. Let's add in a little bit of movement today. With the support of your hands on the mat, begin to rock forward and back. Just see how that feels in your body. Play around. Now let's bring our right knee down to the mat and sit up tall. Checking here that the left knee is settled right above the left ankle. Good. All right, putting your right hand down on the mat and reach back with your left hand. See if you can bend the right knee and let the right foot meet the left hand. This can be a little bit challenging for some of us if your quad is very tight, so just do your best. If you have a strap at home, you can definitely make use of the strap here as well. Hold it here for one more breath. And let the right foot come down to the mat. Turn your body back to center. Good. Now let's shift our hips back and come into our half splits position. Flexing the left foot. Bow your head down towards your left knee. Getting into a nice deep hamstring stretch here. Just relax and let it go. You can even close your eyes. All right, come back forward. Now both palms down on the mat. Lift that right knee off the ground into your low lunge position. And on the next inhale, step the right foot forward to join the feet together. back into our Uttanasana, standing forward fold, keeping the head down. We're going to do our whole exercise on the left side. So on the exhale, step the left foot back, come into a low lunge. Using your hands for balance and stability, let's go ahead and rock forward and back. Very good. Left knee comes down to the mat. Let's sit up nice and tall, looking forward. Checking here if we have that 90 degrees angle in our right knee. Instead of dumping our pelvis forward, think about tucking in that tailbone so we can get a really nice lengthening of our left hip flexors here. Very nice. Let's take our left hand down to the mat. Reaching back with the right hand, see if you can catch on to your left foot, bending at the left knee here. Once again, you can use a strap if you have one. For those who don't have a strap but want one, you can always DIY one as well from things you have around your house, such as a necktie or a towel. Try your best to hold it here for one more breath. Okay, let's release the left foot and come back to center. With an exhale, shift your hips back into your half splits. Keep the front foot flexed and allow gravity to help pull your torso towards your right leg. Let your body be heavy. Couple more breaths here. All right, come back forward. Both palms planted on the mat. This time, let's lift that left knee and step both feet together into a plank position. Take a flow, shifting forward onto your toes. Bend the elbows, exhale, going into our Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift the chest up into your upward facing dog. And exhale, take it into your downward facing dog. Nice work. On the next inhale, bend the knees, look up, and step forward into your Uttanasana. From here, tuck one leg underneath you and come all the way down onto your back. Relax into the mat. We have a couple more positions until we are at our meditation. Great work today, guys. From here, it's all relaxation, I promise. You can close your eyes. On the next inhale, let's bring both of our legs up into the air. See if you can form a 90 degrees angle at the hip joint. And simply hold it here. This position is greatly beneficial for those who tend to get swollen ankles on a flight. The inactivity of sitting for a long time causes blood to pool in our legs, and putting our legs up can greatly help with blood circulation. A couple more breaths here. Let's bring the feet down all the way to the mat. Awesome. That was a little bit of an ab workout as well. Okay, guys, our last movement today is our supine twist. Absolutely one of my favorite yoga postures. Inhale, bend the knees, bring them up. And extend your left arm out to the side. With your right hand, Gently assist the knees down to the right side. Turn your gaze to the left and simply relax. You can close the eyes here if that's calling to you. Just let all thoughts go. Surrender your body to the floor. Bring your awareness to the inflow and outflow of your breath. Come back to the middle. Take your time. Let's switch sides. Right arm extends to the floor and melt the knees to the left with the help of your left hand. Turn your head to the right side and close your eyes. One more breath here. And slowly come back to center. With one big exhale, let's release our legs, our arms completely to the floor. From here, I invite you to do a visualization meditation exercise with me before you head to the airport for your flight. Let's relax the body, relax the mind. Go to that place of inner calmness. Take a big cleansing breath, filling up the belly when you inhale, and let it go completely when you exhale. A couple more on your own time. Deep belly breathing is known to bring relaxation to the entire nervous system. One more breath and let it go. Now you are sitting at your boarding gate with a boarding pass in your hand. You will soon be boarding your flight. You feel at ease, relaxed, and you are looking forward to the journey ahead. The sounds of other travelers around you remind you that everyone is sharing this beautiful experience together. How lucky we are today to have planes that allow us to go from one side of the world to another side of the world. At this thought, you feel a deep sense of gratitude. Inhale lots of love and gratitude. Exhale, let go of any negative thoughts or emotions. You are on the plane now, safely buckled into your seat. Feel the floor beneath your feet. Feel your back against the cushioned seat. Take a deep breath and relax. You are in a safe space. As the plane takes off, you let the sounds and vibrations remind you that soon you will be at your destination. Looking out the window, you can see beautiful sceneries below as you head above the clouds. You feel free, happy, and again, grateful. The plane journey is a chance to unplug, to let go of your daily tasks and worries. You have no obligations in this moment. Surrender the need for control. When we let go, we can experience adventure and allow wonderful things to happen in our lives. Anxiety often comes from fear of the future, of what feels uncertain. Every time you find yourself beginning to feel anxious, bring yourself back to the present moment. Bring yourself back to gratitude. Take a deep breath, relax, and enjoy the ride. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I wish you a safe journey ahead. If you've enjoyed this practice, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who you think may benefit. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.